Hi all, and welcome to this channel. And today I'm presenting this topic, that is prop B MI API, that is machine interface API, which basically we can use to work with pointers in ILE RPG. So let me give you the demo for this. So I have this program which I have written. So let me show you that. So basically here we are going to use the procedure prop b, whose built-in name is underscore prop b. So whenever we are going to use this API in our ILE RPG program, we will define the prototype like this. Then we will be calling this procedure in our program, and that will be available to us. And basically once we define this will get bind to our program. Now you can see what are those parameters which we can pass to this API prop b. So first thing is target string. So this is basically the target string in which we want to pass the byte. So basically this prop b is propagate byte, and we can propagate or pass the source bytes to the target string with the number of propagation count which we want. So for example, um, just tell me if here it's a target string of length 12a, and I assigned all with xyz xyz and xyz till 12a till length. Now I want to propagate till 6 length or 4 length or 5 length the source byte. So the source byte is specified here, source byte. Here I mentioned 2a, you can take 3 4 5 any, but I I would recommend that you would take 1a. Why? Because the rightmost byte would get propagated only. So in case I am giving you this with the 2 bytes 2a, and showing you how the last written byte is propagated only, but I'll let you know from 1a as well. And this is the propagated count, which is signed binary 4b, 4 signed binary, and you can see all these things. So this will return a pointer. It will take the uh, address of the target string, and it will propagate the byte. That could be also a pointer, it depends upon you. And the propagation count. So let me compile this with the star source. API 2a. Just set the breakpoint at line number 1, then call API 2a. Now you will see the target string is initialized with all xyz 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 and xyz at all the places, or at the full length. Now I'll propagate f2 and c1. f2 is basically hex value for 2 and c1 is for a. So now once this will get executed, and it will propagate or pass the rightmost byte, that is c1a, till 6 length in the target string using the pointer switch. So till this we will be having a. Let's see. So we can see that we have propagated a till 6 length, the rightmost byte c1. Now again, here what I'm doing, I'm writing the full procedure. I'm calling the prototype, and I'm returning the pointer. So I can call like this as well. So this time f2 is propagated, so 2 is propagated till 6 length, we can see. So 2 is propagated till 6 length. Now we received a pointer as well. So whatever the target string is is right now. So we have the pointer for the target string. So let me show you the value ptr colon c, and then its length is 12. So let me take it as 12. So you can see the value at this address, whatever the address we have received in this pointer variable is this. So if you want to see the hex value, you can also check that colon x. So you can see f2 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 6 times f2, and then we have e7 e8 e9 e7 e8 e9 for the xyz thing. So this way you can propagate the bytes. So now that's what I shown you, that the rightmost byte would be passed. So when since I know that rightmost byte would always be passed, so it does not matter to me that I would take a 2 byte length source byte. So I would always be taking 1a as a source byte, because always the 1 byte that is the rightmost would get passed. So if I take 2a, it's of no use to me, because the left byte would always be skipped. So always take 1a. Now here we can see, just pass c1. So let's make the length as 1 only. Just compile this. Just debug this again. Here space 1, call API 2a. Now you can see the target string is initialized with all xyz. Source byte is, so this is the prototype, so this is actually not a definition. So the variable defined are here. Now we are passing f2 to the target string at only one position. So I'll be propagating this source byte to one positions of the target, first position of the target string. So you can see 2 at the first position. Now again I'll propagate a. So a you can see, and we receive the pointer. So again we will see the pointer value colon c 10. So this is the way to see the value at the pointer variable colon c and then the length. So you can see the value. You can also check the hex value at that. So you can see the hex value as well. So this way you can propagate a source byte to your target string at any number of positions you want, using this propagate byte API, which is a machine interface API. So this way you can use this MI procedure to work with pointers in your Wily RPG program. So that's what I want to show here. So thank you and have a nice time.